Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. And in this tutorial I'll be showing you how to increase with this houndstooth pattern. So here's a little background story. I have a tutorial on how to make the houndstooth pattern and also how to decrease with this pattern. So a while ago someone suggested that I make a tutorial on how to increase with this pattern, so here it is. And if you guys would like to see more tutorials like this, like how to increase, how to decrease with your favorite stitches, favorite patterns, I don't mind doing that for you guys. I think that will be a great tutorial, will be very helpful, especially for beginner crocheters. Okay, so today I'm using a worsted weight yarn, and I'll be using a 5mm crochet hook with that in these two colors, white and green. My yarn in these two colors, white and green. And of course you will need a scissors and a darning needle to cut and weave in your ends once you're done. So I already have a swatch here that I've made. I've just made about 6 or 7 rows of the houndstooth pattern, and I have 20 stitches. Okay, so I made 21 chains, and then I worked my houndstooth pattern. Like I said before, I have a detailed tutorial on how to work the houndstooth pattern, so I highly recommend that you check that before watching this video. But if you would but just to give you guys a summary of what the houndstooth pattern is very simple. It's just alternating between single crochets and double crochets. So in that tutorial, I also showed you guys how to decrease with this stitch, and now I'm going to show you how to increase with this stitch. So as you can see here, I ended my previous row with a double crochet. So normally I would just go ahead and chain one and start the row with a single crochet, but this time around I'm not going to do that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to chain 2 and make a double crochet into that first stitch, which is a double crochet, I know, but then into that same stitch I'm also going to make a single crochet. Okay, so I made a double crochet first, and then I made a single crochet. That single crochet being the single crochet I was supposed to make if I were not increasing with the stitch. Okay, so that double crochet I made is our increase. Okay, that's the extra stitch that we have just made. All right, and then in the next stitch, of course, which is a single crochet, I would make a double crochet followed by a single crochet followed by a double crochet, and you just know how this works. Okay, you just know that this is the houndstooth pattern. You keep alternating between single crochets and double crochets until the end of the row. So at the end of the row now, this row, you should have a single crochet there. So what you're going to do is that you're going to make a double crochet into that, of course. And then you would also make a single crochet after that before you move on to your next row. For this pattern, I'm increasing on every other row. Okay, I'm not increasing on every single row I make. So I'm going to work the next row just like a normal houndstooth pattern row, where I just alternate between single crochets and double crochets. Wherever I see a single crochet, I make a double crochet. However, I see a double crochet, I make a single crochet. So I'm going to do that, and I'll be back to show you guys one more time how to increase, just to make sure that you guys get it. All right, so to show you one more time on this row now, you can see I've ended with a single crochet. So the next row, which is an increase row, I'm starting with, normally I would start with a double crochet, but now I have to first of all chain 1 and make a single crochet, then make a double crochet into the very same stitch. Okay, and once I've done that, the next stitch should be a double crochet, so I'll make a single crochet on top of that, followed by a double crochet, followed by a single crochet, and I'll just keep alternating like that till the end of the row. Yeah, so at the end of this row, you just have to repeat the same increase, and that's it. So I'm just going to make a few more increase rows, and I'll be back to show you guys what it looks like. And remember I said earlier that I'll be increasing on every other row, not every row, but you can increase on every row if you are going for a more like angled, a wider increase, sort of increase. But this is what I'm going for right now. If you decide to increase on every single row, the pattern still works the same. Okay, so I'll be back to show you guys what I have in a minute. So I'm back now, and I'm done. I've done about 3 more increase rows, and yeah, so I have way more stitches than I started with. Yeah, and I'm sure that you guys can see the gradual increase that I have by working on every other